Each year, around the country, there are many rallies, shows and gatherings featuring steam engines and vintage vehicles, where the fascinated, the enthusiast, the owners, and those just looking for a good day out come together to operate and enjoy these examples of our engineering heritage. Well, most years anyway, because in 2012 the weather took a hand in events and many did not take place at all, cancelled because of sodden ground or the threat of it. Fortunately, however, not all, and one of those that did go ahead this year was the 50th Shrewsbury Steam Engine and Vintage Vehicle Rally.
From Ireland, and in the 1990s had Sherwin City. Will Allwood again from Bucklaw, Chester there, though he's down in It's well worth it, photographs going back over 50 years.
The rally always takes place at the August bank holiday weekend, and it is open to the public on Sunday and Monday. When they arrive, they can see a huge array of machines, vehicles, events and activities spread across the whole site, all laid out, organised and running like clockwork. But that does not happen by chance. A great deal of effort has had to be put in to getting all of that ready. But the tents, marquees, arenas and working area will be a pretty dull place without the engines and vehicles, and over the next few days they make their way onto the rally ground. Many will be transported there, but plenty will come under their own steam. One such is this brilliant Sentinel S4 and trailer of the family Gould, which drove to Onslow from near Bath in one day. No mean feat for a vehicle of this age. Stopping a few times for water on the way. But unlike a truck of today, after a long trip, you can't just turn it off and walk away. There are things to be done at the end of a working day. The other vehicles are also waiting in the static areas for their turn to display in the arena and working field. While seeing neat rows of engines, coaches, trucks, cars, motorbikes and the like is interesting and good for pictures, what the owners and visitors really want is to see them on the move. Most of the vehicles and steam engines will soon get their turn to be seen in the arena, but there are also a great number of static engines on display. These vary from small examples like these, which have been used to drive grinding machines or to perform other similar tasks. But some of the static engines are considerably bigger, used to drive or power much larger machinery, pumps, or generate electricity. The first group of vehicles into the arena are the vintage tractors, led by this 1919 International Harvester Titan, followed by an early Fordson.
Number 4 in the parade today is the LSU
The great majority of those that follow are of British manufacture, although not all. The stream of tractors making their way around, driven by their proud owners, reflects not only another element of our engineering past, but also the decades of development of the tractor, which advanced our agriculture, kept food production going, and also kept the countryside moving. Some famous names you might not immediately connect with tractor production, I hear, like this Austin of 1919. But the main purpose of the working area is just that. So soon, tractors and their equipment are starting up and moving into position. One of the major features that marks the Shrewsbury Rally out from others is the grand parade of steam engines and the way in which it is organised to majestically fill the arena with a mass of engines. The format of 2 columns of engines making their way into and around the arena has been a feature of the Salop County rallies from the very early days 50 years ago.
Music maestro, please. This cavalcade of steam's great might presents to us a wondrous sight of engines now resplendent made from years of harbouring in their shade. They came from yard and field or wood, and in their twilight silent stood. With rusting motion and boiler cold, it was for scrap that they were sold. Then in the summer sweltering scorch, their end it was the burner's torch. But some from this grim fate were taken, the slumbering giants gently awakened. With lavish care from owners new, they are but now the chosen few, that represent a lost great power, which we present to you this hour. For these are the engines of an era long past, built by the men who
That was the Vernon. The Vernon is a very popular model that came along. Number 29 is a 1935 Ranelagh Rapier. It's a Wolseley, much loved by the police in the late 30s and the 40s, but different model to that one.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. A little bit different, that one is superb.
Then, with a roar that fills the ground, all the great names in motorcycle design and production are to be seen. It is clear that the riders would like to take the opportunity to show a bit more of their machine's capabilities, but within the confines of the arena they have to keep pretty well to a sedate pace. But they all make the best of an opportunity to ride without a crash helmet.
Yeah, David, it's absolutely superb.
As the bikers continue their ride, we'll go back to the working field to have a good look at some of the demonstrations taking place there. As with the Grand Parade for the DVD, we are showing some of the activity from both Sunday and the Bank Holiday Monday. There are two log sawing setups. The bigger of the two is a Kirchner frame saw manufactured in Germany in 1900. This is designed to handle almost tree-sized logs, cutting them down to planks. It was originally powered by water wheel at Llangedwin Mill, but was restored in 1993 by the owner, Mr. Joe Lawley of Montgomery, and as you can see, is now powered by Jesse, a Ransom, Sims and Jeffries agricultural traction engine. On returning to the arena, the next entrance are the steam cars. Amazingly quiet and swift, they zoom around, leaving just a wisp or two of steam behind them.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we said, all the description on these machines are well and truly illustrated and described in our programme. And please do obtain one, because we are attempting to get a full programme and we're running just a little bit late, so my mate there tells me.
You guys good enough.
Bit more pedestrian now. Lovely day.